Good morning, folks. This is Blue Lives Matter. Should be about the 4th of October. It's currently 10:49 a.m. I'm out in the city of Converse, where I've just paid an exorbitant $150 for public records regarding police communications with my name in it. They said, for these 12 emails, we're going to charge you X amount, blah, blah, blah. I specifically asked before paying it, okay, I want to make sure that you're not just sending me copies of the emails that I've sent you. I wanted information of how the police were communicating about me amongst their own department. So, of course, they charged me for 12 pages of files, and only 2 files, I guess you could say 4, because they copied, it was sent to each officer requesting a statement regarding my complaint. Now, their reply to that statement was not included in any emails, and that may be because they said, it was an investigation. They're not obligated to release that. What it did show is that Officer Avella did ask all 3 of the officers to provide him a statement about what happened. Now, you also have multiple forwardings of emails I send and multiple interdepartment warnings that I requested the body cam footage and the information that I requested. Now, they're charging me an arm and a leg for information that I already had. They're sending me copies of the emails that I sent, and they forward them to someone else and say, well, this meets your search requirements. Again, they charged me 5 hours of labor for this, and it's outrageous to me. I'm a little bit upset about it. I specifically asked, I said, I don't want my copies of my emails because they have my name in it or from me. I'm looking for interdepartment. And she's like, well, they did include some forwards, along with their comments about it. Exactly 1 thing was forwarded with a comment. Now, additionally, 2, because the chief of police asked someone else to handle my concerns, and they did. And so that's the worthy information that I was looking for about how they handled my concerns. About the unlawful criminal trespass, they had it removed. He sent it down the chain of command to have the officer do that. There's nothing in there whatsoever about the criminal trespass sign that I had emailed the mayor about on the 8th of July, or that I had talked to Officer Avella about, but they took down that sign. So, while they may not have communicated about it or didn't use my name, they did remove the sign. I was hoping to have an email saying, hey guys, this is what this guy said, what do you think about it? That type of communication is what I was looking for, to show my viewers, hey, when you make complaints, there is a process. This is what the government does on that end. So basically, I paid $145 for copies of emails that I had sent them. And again, it does show that, they did ask officers for statements. It does show that the chief of police, Bobby Lane, did send or forward my concerns down the chain of command, like he should, to have someone respond to them correctly. They did remove the unlawful criminal trespass warning. There's absolutely no mentions in any emails at all about them putting up signs, about them addressing the concerns of why what their officers did was wrong, anything like that. And again, that's frustrating. Police use the term corrective action. To them, asking an officer, what did you think about this? May be corrective action. Now, again, they can't release disciplinary files. I will never know exactly what happened there. They probably did tell him, hey, you shouldn't have done this. This is why. Hey, this is the actual law. The guy was right. Whatever it was. Again, I'm not looking to get those officers in trouble. Lieutenant Martinez should have had more severe discipline because he knew I didn't break a law and threatened to arrest me, knowing that it would be a bogus arrest just to compel me to ID. And I did want him disciplined. The email that was sent out was clearly just a citizen complaint. They said it was not an internal affairs investigation, which again is an issue. It's just a citizen complaint, no big deal. There should have been an internal investigation into their officers' conduct. And when the body cams come out, those are the things that I'll be pointing out again. The issue for citizens is when we make these complaints, we expect them to be followed up on. We expect when we talk to our government and redress issues that they handle things appropriately. Chief Lane did everything I asked him to do through whatever. I may not be happy with all the results, but I'm happy that I got some results. Looking at the lack of information that was provided for me for this exorbitant cost and being told, anytime anyone requests information, we have to write a new program to search under their specific guidelines. That is complete manure. They can pull up any other program, change the parameters of the search from John Doe to, in my example, Tory Reese, and that should not take 5 hours. But they say it does. And again, that's outrageous. I'm going to sign out, get this posted. You guys take care. If you have any questions, after I view the body cams on Thursday, I'll be following up on a documentation again. My purpose in doing this is not to blast the city, but to show the process that we have to go through to get transparency. And it is frustrating, but guys, you can make change. I honestly believe, like I said, they removed some signs. They removed the unlawful no trespassing sign from the police lobby. They didn't have up their Public Information Act signs in the police lobby or in City Hall where you're required to make those requests. Samantha said, you're right. I don't know why it got taken down. We'll go put it back up. First she said, it's over by the police station where you filled out your complaint. And I'm like, no, I did mine online. But I'll go check the police station because there is also a short list of the fees that you have to pay. But in addition to that, they need to have up the signs so the public knows their rights when requesting information. Either way, one of those things, governments, they hold us to certain standards, and they have these acts and things and so many exemptions from releasing information. But the citizen needs to know their rights. Before we pay exorbitant fees, we need to know what the process is. We need to know we have a right to contest. Like she's telling me, if you plan to contest these fees, you have to do that. You have to tell us you're going to contest them rather than pay them, so we can delay giving you this information longer. And that's not the case. You can pay it and then complain so that you get the information and then you file your complaint. And if they're found to be in error, they can be required to pay you up to 3 times what they overcharged you. They don't want to tell you that because they know what they're charging you is ridiculous. So this is Blue Lives Matters out from the city of Converse. You guys be safe.